If the children of God don't get involved, then who's supposed to? So we got to look at the numbers. The presidency of this nation has never been won with more than 16 million votes. There are 23 million students. The governorship of Lagos, last election was won with 700 and something thousand votes. Wow. Lagos has 30 million people. I ran for House of Reps. Ask me how many votes it took to win my seat. 23,000. 23,000. How many followers do I have on Instagram?
On Instagram.
And on my last check, it was 4.6 million.
Imagine.
So guess what? Tweets don't count during the election.
Absolutely.
Trending topics don't count during the elections. Reposts on Instagram and your Insta story, all that is PR and peripheral advertising. At the end of the day, what counts is how many people in this constituency have their card and show up at the polls and stay behind. Listen, I learned so much during the elections. Guys, election day is not election day. It starts after the elections are over. So when you and your volunteers would have gone, you've been there since 4 a.m. in the morning. By the time it has now reached 12 midnight to the next morning, where the collation is starting, when your young people are tired and they are beginning to drop like flies because they've tried for you, they've done the best that they can do. But that's when the real players come out. And that's when you are blocked from entering a collation center. That's when your people cannot even get to where they are counting. And everywhere that you don't have that representation is an opportunity for the votes to be swayed. And so there needs to be a sustained involvement and engagement where we're looking at this thing to say who's running for Senate, who's running for House of Reps, who's running for State House of Assembly, who's running for local government chairman, even though that one is a different story for another day. But let's look at that. There are places in this country where it takes 20-something thousand, 10,000, 15,000. What if we infiltrated government in enough of those places so that there is an Avengers-like squad that is influencing the affairs of our National Assembly? What if we did that? What if we said, okay, there are 360 seats in the House. What if we went for 40? What if we went for 10 Senate seats? What if we picked governorship posts that we know that we can sway it as young people, and we have a sustained, organized effort together? You know, my last campaign, it felt like we were operating in a silo. It was just us, and we did the best that we could. But what if we said, listen, at this point, some of us will have to bite the bullet and enter the big two parties. Some of us will have to build a third force. But wherever you are going, whether it's this party, that party, building it doesn't matter. But we know what we are targeting. Fantastic. And there's people volunteering, there's people donating, there's people praying, there's people organizing. Do you understand? It's that grassroots engagement level that we need to do. And if we do that, then Nigeria stands a chance to turn around.